Auto Motor Cars, Leon Auto Repair, car number 97 from Belchertown, Adam Gray.
Next will be the Big Kahuna in car number 28 from Suffield. Spaticello Incorporated brings us this Spaticello.
Beckman Auto Body brings us the 38, George Nasura out of Plainville, Connecticut.
Only the third race for car number 08 from Torrington. O'Neill Racing is the sponsor behind Justin O'Neill.
Car number 39, Paul Verrecchio, the 23 of Rich Hammond, and Charlie Newman with car number 15.
So Good Time Charlie is at the rear of the field, but in the front row, Kyle Casagrande in car number 7. To the outside of him is his brother, so we have a Casagrande front row honorary starter, does a great job, and it is Corey getting the upper hand against Kyle.
It is the Casagrande boys with a 1-2 punch initially on the start. First Racy in the second row, so is it Michael Bennett. Throw a little Josh Wood, the rookie, into the magic, but it's the Casagrande boys. Looking grand off turn number 4 to the stripe. Family bragging rights. Kyle Casagrande leads lap number 1. Byrne on the inside. He moves to the bottom. Here comes Joshua Wood. Michael Bennett stuck in the outside lane behind Corey. Byrne is the man that makes his presence known.
Vapor trailing his way into second is Tommy Ferd, a pretty emphatic move to get by Corey Casagrande. Now Corey has to worry about Josh Wood, and Wood is able to jackhammer his way into the top 3.
Wood moves into the top 3. All of a sudden, Corey Casagrande starts to come on strong. Here comes Big Jim Peterson. And who's the tail that wags the dog? It is Jay Stewart, the point guy, looking racy in the Arbitel convenience store, number 42. He touches Peterson. They rub down the back straightaway. Stewart is up to 4. No love affair there with Peterson.
Boy, Peterson's bumper must feel like a World Cup soccer ball. It got kicked around by Stewart, but Stewart picks up the position. And now there's a hole open for Corey Casagrande, who is able to scoot into 5th. Battle for the lead between Kyle Casagrande, and here comes Tommy Fern.
Last week, Tommy Fern, he'll tell you he couldn't do anything right. Tonight, he's got the magic, and he's got that horseshoe in his pocket here, as he is all over Casagrande in a bid for the lead.
Casagrande, the all-time deer stock winner, holding off Fern.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes 3 wide, Matt. Look at Adam Gray, defending series champion. Down underneath J.J. Hill, and Michael Bennett slips further back in the field.
Boy, that was a pretty spirited 3-way battle that was won by the Scorzelli car. Now Dennis Spaticello's been pretty quiet to this stage of the race, leading on J.J. Hill, getting him out of shape.
Hill got crossed up and sideways. Scorzelli squeaked on by, back to the front. Third, black car, neon green numerals. Jay Stewart, point leader, on the podium. Been there week after week. Josh Wood, a rookie, former champion in our limited 7 of 30 in the books.
One of the underrated drivers in the division is Kevin Gambacorta. He is currently running 7th, holding off the champion for the time being, Adam Gray. But Adam Gray has seen some daylight, and Gray is able to lightning bolt his way into 7th place.
While that's happening, back upstairs, second spot becomes 51 of Wood. Drifts up the racetrack, inside lane opens up. Stewart into second. Here comes the number 1, the Shark Cycle Machine for Corey Casagrande.
It took a few laps for Corey Casagrande to get up to speed, but he is having a joyride now as he gets by Josh Wood. Kyle Casagrande is being challenged by Jim Peterson as they enter turn 4.
Off the 4th turn, Peterson doesn't give up, looks to the inside, and now he pressures the number 7 of Kyle Casagrande, but can't complete the mission for 5th.
And it looks like the 17 is going to try it again. Jim Peterson, been around for a long time, doesn't get nervous, but he can't figure out a way to get by Kyle Casagrande, and this might be the best run of the season for the 7 car.
Fastest car on the racetrack, Jay Stewart, 21.341. a speed of 84.453 miles per hour.
With Tommy Ferd with speed to burn at the front of the field, but it looks like Jay Stewart is closing in. This is going to be a blockbuster between Tom Ferd and the Professor, Jay Stewart.
While that was happening, all of a sudden Gray thunders his way to the front of the field, as now Gray has just went around Peterson.
Well, Gray's car seems to be getting quicker, so keep an eye on that number 97 car as he tries to pull away from Peterson. Adam Gray is in 6th, and things are tightening in the battle for the lead between Tom Ferd and Jay Stewart as they whiplash their way off the corner. You also have to include Corey Casagrande in the fight for first. He might be the unluckiest driver in the division, and he is in contention in 3rd place.
Certainly is. Joshua Wood sets back in the 4th spot, and then it's Kyle back in position number 5. Stewart right on the back bumper of Fern. Fern sways to the outside. 2 black cars, neon green numerals on the car, 92 and 42. And look at the number 1, Corey Casagrande, in the tire tracks as they come back to the stripe. Fern's weakest point is right there coming off turn 4.
And Stewart almost made him pay. A bold Knievel type move by Jay Stewart. He's going to try another one entering the 2nd quarter. Stewart is sitting on Fern's lap, and Fern is able to pull away for the time being.
Well, that's been happening. Gray, defending series champion, up to the 5th spot. Trouble. They touch. Nose to tail. Up on the brakes. It upsets the Casagrande car, and that gives Joshua Wood, the rookie, a shot at the 3rd spot.
Well, he threw it in there frantically to try to get to 3rd, and it worked for him.
Here comes Adam Gray, a man with a mission. 2nd half of the event. This is a 30-lapper. We're on 17, and Gray is coming to the front of the class, started in 12th.
But he got a little too far outside, and Corey Casagrande was able to get the position back. He is in 4th. Peterson coming to lot to get the front of the field. Jay Stewart getting ready to make another move against our leader, Tom Ferd.
Inside, this time off 4. Can't do it. Pulls it back right in the tire tracks. Off the 2nd turn. Who gets forward bite? Back to 3rd. Casagrande and Wood. Here comes Gray. Car 97. And Jimmy Peterson is the tail that wags the dog.
Also in the neighborhood is Kyle Casagrande in car number 7. So he continues to run a strong 7th. Those 2 guys are up to their old tricks at the front of the field. Tommy Ferd giving some elbow room to Jay Stewart.
They bump. They bang. And off the turn, a brand new leader, the Arbitel convenience store number 42 of Jay Stewart. 2nd leader, make it the 3rd leader of the event, 21 laps in. Fern is still in 2nd. Casagrande in 3rd.
Kyle Casagrande on the verge of getting a spot from Josh Wood, so that will put Kyle in 6th. So we have Corey in 3rd, Kyle in 6th, but Jay Stewart in the lead. A great Jenny Craig type move against Tommy Ferd. He really made that car skinny coming out of turn number 2, and he was able to blockbuster his way into the lead.
Look a little further back. It is Gamba Corda. Matt, you called it earlier. He's been under the radar, but no longer. He goes around Joshua Wood. Car 32 is now moved in to contend and is now in the 7th spot, Matt.
And Josh Wood is fading back at 8th place. The lead is getting larger for Jay Stewart as he rabble-rouses his way off the corner, and things are tightening for 2nd. Tommy Ferd would love a runner-up position, but breathing down his fire suit is Corey Casagrande. Casagrande has come up empty time and time again in Buck's department. He is having a very smooth run tonight.
He certainly has. And off the turn, leader comes up on a lapped automobile. Rich Hammond, the 23 car. Trouble now. The 08 goes spinning for Justin O'Neill.
And we'll see if he is able to we maintain green flag status. Peterson chasing down Adam Gray. That is a fight for fourth. But the best battle is for second and third. Third has a spot all over him like felt on a pool table. And now the yellow comes out as Casagrande was getting ready to make a move against Tom Ferd.
The yellow comes out for Justin O'Neill, and just as the yellow comes out, he pulls away to the bottom of the racetrack underneath the Napa Auto Care Center billboard. Let's go down to Tony Sutton.
Well, that car was smoking quite a bit before he...
That's right, some great prizes in store tonight. Lights are off, provided by Wheelan Engineering on the safety vehicle. It'll dive to the inside. 26, 4 laps to go, 2 miles. Stewart has been flawless. Byrne has been a factor. Same can be said about Casagrande. And never count out Gray. Gray has a problem on the restart, getting it into gear.
And Gambacorta makes him pay, moving into the top 5. Here comes Corey Casagrande. He sees his opportunity to try to jitterbug his way underneath Tommy Ferd. They rocket their way off the turn. A high voltage move by Corey Casagrande. He moves into second.
Meanwhile, Fern and Peterson come together, but Fern is back into the third spot, no longer. Going for second, Tommy Fern moves back into the catbird seat. Back in the third, Casagrande, and right there is Jenderson, muscling his way to the bottom. 2 laps to go.
Peterson trying for a spot on the podium. Casagrande trying to hold him off. But look at Jim Peterson go. Like he had velvet for tires. He is able to stampede his way into third. Corey Casagrande is fighting back.
Casagrande back into third by a fender. Now a door. Now it's a car. White flag is out. Final time into turn number 1. Gambacorta now down underneath Jimmy Peterson for the 4th spot. And Adam Gray moves in for 5. Peterson drops back to 6, but off turn number 4. The Arbitel Convenience Store 42 is in winning form for Jay Stewart. Tom Fern for second. Casagrande for third. Great comeback for Kevin Gambacorta for 4, and Adam Gray for 5.
It holds on for 6. Tom Ferd shows you how great he is. It looked like he was in trouble with about 5 laps to go, but he was able to blast his way into second. And Corey Casagrande, he's been a bad luck kid for most of the season. The luck made a 180-degree turn tonight, and he will round out our podium. Let's go to Napa Victory Lane as Jay Stewart bounces out of the car. Here's Tony.
Professor definitely was whole heart, and what a terrific race. I mean, you late model guys, you put on a great show, and you had to work hard to get up to the front. But I'll tell you what, once you got there, your laps were so consistent. A great drive.
Thank you very much. I'll tell you, my car was good again this week, and the guys, it was some fast runners up there that we had to deal with. Tommy Fern, try to get by him, and I'll tell you what, I got to thank the track, boy. What a great track they gave us to run on all year. It's sticky. It's always clean, man. It's wonderful, man. You guys done great. Thanks again.
Well, Jay, congratulations on your win. A great drive, and the points are racking up for the season.
All right, thanks a lot, guys.
Well, I'll tell you what, you were up 5th, you were 2nd, you were in the lead, you were 5th, you were back to 3rd, on the podium in 2nd spot.
Yeah, well, you got to take what you can tonight. We found a problem in the race car last night. We weren't able to take care of it till this week. But, hey, we'll take what we can get. And, you know, if it wasn't for Safeco Foam, King Ward, JR Sweeping, and those guys like Sun Valley Fire Equipment, he's here tonight. And Jim Whipple from Whip Sporting Goods, him and his dad here come here every week to support me. And they support us with a race car and that. But Napa, Stafford, and I can't say much more than that. My family, my friends, my wife, and my crew chief, Stu Fern.
Great run tonight, 2nd place. We're about catching up on halfway through the season. It's going to be an interesting finish.
Yeah, like I said, we got a problem in the car. We'll get it straightened out this week for next week for the 60 lapper, and hopefully we can put on a better show. And hey, we got to take what we can get when we can get it. And Jay's been on rails the last couple of weeks, so we'll just come back next week and do the best we can.
You're on the podium. You ran hard. I mean, you made some great moves out there, but just couldn't kind of get by them on these older guys with the veterans. But I'll tell you what, your driving is really improving.
Yeah, we were really fast tonight. I felt like we had a better car than these guys, but we were kind of waiting to beat and bang their way out of the lead, and it almost happened in 3 and 4. And I had to check up for them. I probably should have just drove through them because that's what they would have done to me. But just tough racing. It's just a tough division, and we'll keep striving at it. And I got to thank all my sponsors, my mom and dad, all my crew guys, Shark Cycle, Cas Granny Builders, and Napa for sponsoring tonight, and everyone else. Thanks.
Great drives. Congratulations on third place.
Thank you.
That wraps it up down here in Victory Lane. We'll send it back upstairs for the beginning of our feature event of the night.